Hi everyone, this is Maheshwari from MyStampGarden. Welcome to our global video blog haul. So this month it's all about in colors. So we got beautiful 5 in colors, which is Sweet Sorbet, Starry Sky, Tahitian Tide, Orchid Oasis, and Parakeet Party. Parakeet Party is my favorite. So I'm just going to use the new stamp set, which is called the cup of tea with coordinating dies, teacup dies. The next I'm just going to use the stitched greenery dies and time on 3D type 3D embossing folder. So I'm just going to use the basic white thick cardstock, which cut at half and scored and folded at half. Don't worry about any measurements. All the measurements will be available at my blog. And we need 3 more layers. So one is layer 1, and the next one for using the stitched greenery dies, and the other one to stamp the image. Plus we need 2 pieces of the designer series paper. The first thing, I'm just going to emboss this cardstock. So this 3D embossing folder, we are going to use the plate number 1 and the specialty plate number 4. So for cutting, I'm just going to use the plate number 1, the magnetic plate number 5, and I'm just going to use my dies on top here like this, and then plate number 3. So in the instruction, it was wrong. They asked to insert plate 2 as well. No, we are going to use the plate number 1, 5, and 3 on top. Look at here, how pretty. Okay, keep this piece aside. The next I'm just going to cut the cup. So the next I'm just using the grid paper to stamp the image. I'm going to stamp all the 5 of them. So the first I'm just using, so the same mannerism, you need to stamp using all the inks, plus you guys need to use the, so you need to use this die to cut all the 5 pieces. So to save time, I already pre-cut all the cups, so using all the 5 in colors. Okay, now we are going to stick this piece to our base cards. The embossed card, so here is the one. I'm just going to stick this piece using glue. It's a very simple and quick card. Done. So the next one, I just trimmed the stitched greenery die cut piece. So don't worry, I will just put the measurements on my blog. So before attaching this, I'm just going to adhere these 2 pieces on the sides like this. Make sure it's perfect. So I'm just going to add glue. To stick this piece in the middle. So the first color, I'm just going to attach this Sweet Sorbet. So I'm just adding two-dimensional, and I'm just to make sure to leave some space on the top because I'm just going to tuck in the cup in the front. Okay, so I'm just going to just adding the green here. So I'm just getting glue on the bottom. You can see I just stamped something and I just using the card. So once you finished everything, and if you want, you can just add a few more dimensional on the top. Just need to add some more glue here. It's okay. So the next step, I'm just going to stamp the sentiment. Let me keep this one aside. So I'm just getting my linen thread here. So I'm just going to add double bow. So let me trim this. So I'm just going to stick here. Just going to get my glue dots. Getting my embossing buddy. Getting my heat tool. Just going to trim the sentiment. Done. So the next I'm just going to add some stamping dimensional back of the sentiment. So, and for the embellishment, I'm just going to use the iridescent rhinestones. So, I don't need the bigger one. I don't like it. Just and one more here. So I'm just adding some of the embellishments here. Just adding 2 of each. In color looks beautiful. So make sure to add the in color here, and I just added some of the rhinestones. I just forgot to add one main thing. I'm just coloring the leaves here using the Wink of Stella because it will just bring the color inside as well. You can see a slight of sweet sorbet to the leaves. In a close look, you can see some colors are just Let me show the designer series paper which I used. This is the designer series paper which I used. I'm just going to cut some to stick this inside. Hope you liked today's video. You can find the next block hop video on my YouTube description below. Don't forget to check out all other videos as well. See you next month with some interesting theme. Until then, bye from Mageshwari. See you. Bye-bye.